We have so many things to talk about in today's video, including news on OCs that Hytoko has made, to which they can potentially get added into the game, news about Jane Doe's milestone skins, some more teasers for Guest 666 and Veronica, which I didn't show in yesterday's video, news about Purpleguy skin for Cool Kid, and so much more. There's a lot to discuss today, and I highly recommend you guys to watch this video until the end. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. First of all, let's talk about the OCs that Hytoko has leaked yesterday. So recently, 4 original characters were shown by Hytoko in Twitter, and they are Didi, Animus, 08, and Helper Bot. I will now showcase the concept art that Hytoko and his team has made for these characters. Just take a look. There is also one more OC that Hytoko and his team has made, and they are for Null. It's basically a floating creature with a leg iron attached to its leg. There is also a small lore behind this Null character where it was stated that Null was apparently a user that was lost in an unrevealed lore important area known as the Null Zone and became corrupted in the process. All of these OC that Hytoko and his team has made genuinely looks promising, and I particularly like the Animus character the most. Among all the OC that Hytoko showed, Animus is said to be the one with the most effort put into him, and that is for a reason. There is a Google Doc dedicated to Animus, and it contained a lot of things ranging from his stats, skill sets, and even planned skins. It's far more detailed from what I have imagined, and it's probably worth it for you guys to check it out if you liked Animus as much as I do. I have linked the Google document in the description of this video in case any one of you guys are interested to check them out. Because these OC were created by Hytoko and his team for fun, people assumed they might not be added to the game. However, Hytoko has stated that even though they were made for fun, these OC could theoretically be added into the game, which also goes for any OC Hytoko and his team has made. However, Hytoko is not going to force it, especially with the list of killers and survivors they have to go through right now. Based on this, we can assume that there is a very small chance that these characters that Hytoko and his team made could potentially get added into the game. Therefore, there is still hope to everyone who loves these original characters. That said, though, if they were to be adding these characters into the game, it would most likely take quite some time before progress is made, because there is just too many upcoming characters that has yet to be added into the game. Moving on, let's talk about Jane Doe's milestone skin. Recently, this tweet that was made by Tay Totally went quite viral in Twitter, and it features the concept design for Jane Doe's milestone skins. It honestly looks incredibly well made, and it very much deserved the attention that it is getting. The milestone 4 and 3 skins for Jane Doe is especially super well designed and looks like a very high quality skin for Forsaken. There is also people online who have made Roblox avatars based on this concept skin because of how well made it is. The cosplay looks pretty similar to the concept skin, and I do appreciate their efforts. That said, though, this is currently just a concept skin for Jane Doe's milestone skins. However, because of how viral the post had gotten and the amount of support the skin has received from the community, there is probably a chance that the developers might use Tay Totally's concept skin as the skin for Jane Doe's milestone skin. After all, the devs did mention previously that they wanted to use more of the community's creation into their game to show support. I gotta tell you, this is probably one of my favorite skin concepts that I've seen this week, and I cannot wait to see some more arts that's made by the community. But anyways, as usual, do let me know your thoughts on this in the comment sections down below. Next, I'm gonna show you guys some of the teasers and some videos for Guest 666 and Veronica that I haven't shown you guys in yesterday's video. Just take a look.
What?
There's one thing I gotta warn you about. He's here!
No, there's one thing I gotta warn you about. He's here!
Look, if this doesn't hype you guys up for the next update, then I don't know what will. I'm very excited for this update, and let's hope that it'll come sooner than we expected. Moving on, we have news that Hitoko is currently working on two new videos. One is for his experience with the broken script mod, and the other is for the history of Noli's development. This would probably be a very interesting video, especially the history of Noli's development one, as I'm very interested to see how a killer that took 5 months to release was developed and see some behind the scenes stuffs. Based on the image attached, I'm pretty sure that this would be some meme type video. So if you guys want to watch this video and have a laugh or know some stuffs about the development of Forsaken, then do keep an eye out for this one. In the topic of in-game developments, we also have news about the development of Cool Kid's Purpleguy skin. Based on what Maple has said, he claimed that the voice lines for Cool Kid's Purpleguy skin is apparently already finished and was written by both Maple and his partner. They are now apparently currently waiting for the devs to add the skin into the game. Unfortunately, that was all the news we got for him. But hey, any news is news, and if you are excited for this skin, then I guess this would light up your day a bit. We haven't heard much about this skin for months. However, as Maple tried to say, there is still hope for this skin to get added despite it being a fan-made concept, because we have to note that the original voice line for Cool Kid was originally fan-made before they were added, where they were added mostly due to the quality. And because Purpleguy looks like a very good quality skin, and the fact that the devs did mention a while ago that they want to add more fan-made concept into the game, hope for the Purpleguy Cool Kid skin to get added into the game is still there. That said though, I really do hope that some of the voice lines Maple has made for this skin have some sort of reference to Gogeta, the character the skin is based on. In the topic of Cool Kid, we also have news that Cool Kid's verts got lessened so that it would help low-end devices to probably run better and smoother. Here is a comparison of the before and after. Even though this is already made, it's not sure when it will be implemented. It might be on a net mini update that the devs will do. Who knows? Finally, to end the video, we have some pretty bad news that Sergeant Toki, one of the developers for Forsaken, has left the Forsaken and Roblox community as a whole. This was mentioned by this post that Toki has made where it reads, "Left the Forsaken and Roblox community. Won't be posting any art related to it in the future. Despite this, I still work on the game. All my planned content is remaining as it always has. Nothing is being changed or removed. Just taking small steps to reduce the amount of stress intake I've been dealing with lately. All's well." This is pretty sad news because Toki did made some really well-drawn artwork, but we have to respect his decisions for this. Fortunately though, he isn't leaving the development team, so anything that he has planned for the game will still be made and will still potentially be added into the game. That said, it is important to note that Sergeant Toki is not leaving the Forsaken community because of harassment or because of the constant drama. He stated that this was purely a personal choice driven by a loss of interest in a particular thing, and that he is getting older and realized that the Roblox community just isn't the one for him anymore. Anyways, that is all for the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please do give it a like and subscribe for more content like this one. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.